Hello? Yes, I happen to be him. What? I have to do the recap of Yakity Sax right now? Ah, f me! While I'm going through a major meltdown over this revelation, will Pinkie Pie go through a meltdown without her Yovidaphone?
Beneath the tropical palms, my eyes were fixed and steady while the night was calm. And then you smiled at me, you turned me upside down, with your eyes so blue and your skin so brown. I knew I had to meet you, I knew I had to greet you, my boogie woogie baby, and introduce you to the slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie. I do the slacky boogie woogie, and you gotta come and dance with me. Later that night, I'm spinning left and right, cause you showed me you could love me with all of your might. But the minute started counting and my brain begins to bouncing, you left in such a hurry while my heart was in a flurry. I knew that I had lost you, I knew I wouldn't find you, my boogie woogie baby, when I was singing to the slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie. I do the slacky boogie woogie, and you gotta come and dance with me. A while ago since I held you in my arms, I left with only dreams and the thoughts of your charm. You see, it took me a while just to realize that the boogie woogie baby is the ultimate prize. She gave a hugging and a squeezing, loving and a kissing to me, and we'd be dancing to the slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie. I do the slacky boogie woogie, and you gotta come and dance with me. Slacky boogie woogie fever all these years. At times I think of you and wipe away my tears. I don't mind how you left me the nights that I cried. You made me understand what is bona fide. That's slacky boogie woogie for me. And I'm so dancing to the slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie, slacky boogie woogie. I do the slacky boogie woogie, and you gotta come and dance with me.
So just to let you know, this episode had to air during Comic-Con. I was able to catch it, and boy, was this episode rough on Pinkie Pie.
And you're just waiting for me to finish talking so you can start playing again, aren't you?
I mean, sure, the first portion was Pinkie Pie being annoying at worst, but the last two portions of this was brutal on her, even more so than Party of One. And speaking of which, Pinkamena is back, but even so, I have never seen her this down before, with her mane and coat completely desaturated. I think I might have been a bit harsh on her last season. Can't even blame Discord for her lack of color.
Remember how well it worked out when you weren't honest with Celestia about her acting ability?
But I really don't blame her friends for trying to get her to stop, especially Twilight, who tried to learn her lesson from Horseplay. I also don't blame them for trying to help cheer up Pinkie Pie, especially when she's completely depressed. And even when Pinkie decided to move to Yakistan, they actually proved that they still care about her well-being. Now that's friendship in a nutshell, and I'm not talking walnuts.
She said she wouldn't need them since she's moving to Yakistan.
But I have one complaint about this episode. No Starlight Glimmer and no friendship students. I mean, this feels more like a Season 2, a Season 5, or a Season 7 episode. But anyway, I would have preferred it that they did show up. But then again, I have this funny feeling that this episode takes place during the events of On the Road to Friendship, which we will cover later on.
Give me another.
But Pony already had 25 ice cream.
I don't consider Yakity Sax to be a great episode. A decent one, but it could have been worse. It could have been on the level of non-compete clause. But still, it's nice to see Pinkie get a taste of her own medicine since Season 5, no matter how brutal it was. Now I think I might need to scale back on my Pinkie criticism, just for her own good. So as I stated in the end of July announcement, my next recap will be a dual recap of A Matter of Principles and the Hearthwarming Club, and we might have a Comic-Con video to show off as well. Anyway, I'm out of here. Stick a fork in me, I'm done.